Onion, I just finished episode 5 and episode 6, and what happened? I was just sitting here. I was supposed to finish both episodes, but I did it anyway because I couldn't stop watching. I don't remember what happened in episode 5. It was very mundane. Not much happened, or maybe much happened. I didn't pay much attention. At the end, we saw a clip of, the guy who was staying in the nunnery. We saw a clip of his mother sticking a dog on him so that the dog would bite him. And, yeah, not his real mother, his half-mother, not his half-mother, the person that he was raised to believe was his mother, but he knows it's not his real mother. And, that's what else happened in the first episode. He found the compass a while ago, like 2 episodes ago or an episode ago, and he tried to hide it and make the nun think that he found it with sticks, which was, like, funny, until he couldn't find it where he thought he put it. So he's like, where did I put it? I knew I buried it here. She's like, buried it? And he's like, yeah, where is it? And then he finds it. He's like, see, I found it. And she's like, so you've been lying this whole time. And then she turned away, and he's like, it's just a joke. And he grabbed her shoulder and made her turn back around, and she was crying, and he was like freaking out. He's like, oh no, I made a nun cry. But yeah. So she started telling him the story about what happened and everything with her sister. Or not everything with her sister, but the fact that she was really upset and things were happening. And earlier in the episode, we get to see what happens when the guy goes over to her sister's house. The ex-boyfriend goes over to the sister's house, and she keeps saying that she was going to keep the baby until the baby was born and then take it to him and say this is your fault. But she kept saying that wasn't what's going to happen, and he started crying and begging her to just stop being in his life so he can move on. And then her uncle showed up, and her uncle punched him and was on top of him like, you're not a real person. Oh my gosh. I'm so frantic in this video. I should calm down. I get excited over TV. But, yeah, he punched him, and I'm trying to get the names. I'm going to call the lead character Maria, because that's what the nun calls her. I don't know if nuns call all nuns in training Maria. I'm really sorry. I know nothing about nuns. I'm a Christian, and I know nothing about nuns. Should I know about nuns? Whatever. That's a different video. Anyway, but Maria's sister and that guy, she kept begging her uncle to get off of him, like, let him go. It's not like I need him here. He's like, no, a child can't grow up without his father. And I'm like, if the father is forced to be there, then I don't think it really matters if the child is growing up with him or without him, because the father's going to hate the kid. So, I took off my lip gloss before this. I should put more on. But, yeah, I'm about to be one of those disturbing people who puts on lip gloss in a video. So, yeah, what happened next? Let's see. Oh, the guy ran off. The sister started having stomach pains again, which it bothers me every time she has stomach pains, because it's like she's not actually going to have a miscarriage. Because everybody knows that she's going to have a miscarriage when she gets hit by a car. So, like, why do they keep having her have stomach pains? Everybody knows that she's not going to have a miscarriage. Or maybe that's just normal in pregnancies. Like, whenever they get upset, they have stomach pains. I don't know much about pregnancies. But, what else happened in the first episode? I don't know. On to the second episode. Or 6th episode. But second of this video. Let me check my lip gloss. Yeah, this video is going to be annoying. Okay. But, in the second episode, it starts off at the end of the first episode. I think that's what happens in every episode. I don't know. I noticed that in the last 2 sections of episodes I saw, but I don't know. And it starts off with him getting attacked by the dog, and at the very end, you see in the previews, one of them got bit by the dog on the leg, but you didn't know which one. And I thought it was him. But Maria got bit by the dog, and she couldn't walk, and he was like, get on my back. And she's like, no, I can walk. He's like, fine. She tried to get up, and she screamed, and she fell back on the ground. So he made her get on his back, and he carried her to the nearest hospital. with one shoe on because he threw his shoe to distract the dog so the dog would stop biting her. And they started going to the hospital, and she was like, well, I guess your foot's fine now. And he's like, shush, you're heavy, and you're distracting me. And, let's see, what else happened? Oh, the mom, the rich mom did the rich person thing to do in K-dramas. She went over to the poor mom's house and gave her money so that her son won't touch her daughter again. So that her son won't touch the poor son won't touch the rich daughter again. Yeah, I'm just going to call everybody by their standards. Standards? Their class? I don't know. But she wouldn't accept the money, so the rich mother just left the money there. Like, you can accept it if you want to, you can not accept it, but whatever. I'm going to leave it here anyway. So then the poor mom went over to the rich mom's house with the rich daughter and the rich grandmother, and it's probably annoying everybody that I don't know the names, but I'm pretty sure nobody else does. It's Korean. It's hard to say the names. Everything either has an S or a J. And, the rich mom started crying and talking about how her son was being treated like a second-rate person, like he wasn't a person, and she was telling the grandmother what happened, and the rich mom was like, no, don't tell her, please, we can settle this, like, together, alone. And she's like, would you even meet with a person like me? I'm just like, oh, snap. But, yeah, so basically, she gave the money back. She made the grandmother scold the rich mom, and the daughter just liked her more, because she wouldn't choose money over her son's happiness. But then as she was walking out, she's like, that's what you call killing two birds with one stone. I'm like, she had a plan. And then she gets back to, no, before that, I'm only mentioning this because this is a beauty channel, but am I the only one that noticed the poor daughter's headband? It was like the Taylor Swift, Tanisha's Day style headband that's like the cat ears with the little diamonds on it, but instead of the diamonds, there was no diamonds, and it was cheetah print. And it was like, it wasn't like a soft headband, it was like a hard metal headband, like the ones that Taylor Swift and Girls' Generation has, but instead of having diamonds on it, it was cheetah print, and I love it. I want it so bad. I'm gonna like make one or something out of duct tape. Yeah. And what else happened? I don't know. There was something else in this episode that I really wanted to talk about. I don't remember that. Oh. So, Maria, the nun, after she came back from the hospital, the head nun that they call Mother Superior, was talking about how she's not ready to become a nun. You're supposed to close yourself off from the outside world, and she's not doing that correctly, so she's kicking her out of the church. The church? Yeah, this video is going to get disliked just for that. I should study something on nuns before I make the next video. Anyway, but, Maria was getting kicked out, and the rich son came over and was begging Mother Superior to let Maria stay, but she wasn't having it. So he said that she was cold, and what kind of nun would kick somebody out after they saved somebody's life? And she said that's just how things have to be, that nuns can't be outside of where nuns are supposed to be, so she can't come back and be a nun. And I thought that was, like, awful. And, yeah, there's like a blanket over my head because it's freezing where I am. And then what happened at the end of the episode? Oh, so the poor son came over to Maria and served her with papers that him and Maria's sister signed, giving up all of his rights as being a father. So now he's not in charge of taking care of the child even though the child is born, because he doesn't have rights as a father anymore. And the rich son was seeing the whole thing, so it comes to the end where it's like, you know how they close up on everybody's faces, and it's like usually 2 people, but this time it was 3 people, Maria, the rich son, and the poor son. And I wanted to make this video because I have to make every video after every 2 episodes, because I really want to go on to the next episode, but I have to make a video after every 2 episodes. So, yeah. I have a feeling in the next episode that this is when the car crash is going to happen, because she just got kicked out of the church. Her sister he's getting tired of his sister's child. Oh, and the mom found out that he had a past girlfriend that he was living with, which for some reason is a big deal in Korea. Because if you're living with someone else and you left them, then obviously you're going to leave every person after that, which I think is a big deal, but nobody else in America really thinks it's a big deal. But yeah, I really, really love this show. As you can probably tell, I'm excited to watch the next episode. I'm going on to episode number 7. But episode number 8 isn't on YouTube yet, so it's making me sad. So I'm going to watch episode number 7, and then I'm going to end up watching episode number 8 tomorrow. Episode number 8 tomorrow, and then I'll make a video about it. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to, like if you like it, and peace.